This is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and this is the June 30th edition of the Carolina weather video here, the final day of June. And wow, what a nice morning we had out there this morning. It was gorgeous. We had temperatures down upper 50s to lower 60s around the Piedmont. Just a terrific start to the day for today, and really another nice summertime day is on the way. Let me show you the water vapor imagery this morning. Still have that big upper level low pressure around the Great Lakes region, and the result from that for us is a dry flow out of the west and northwest here across the region. These are our dew point temperatures this morning at 5 a.m. and this may be a little tough to see, but the deeper shade of green, that's dew points in the upper 40s to lower 50s, and we have low to mid 50s for dew points here across much of the Piedmont regions this morning, and with that west and northwesterly flow remaining in place. That means a very comfortable air mass this time of year. And there's the radar imagery across the lower 48 this morning. Still some showers and even some thunderstorms pinwheeling around that big upper level low around the Great Lakes. Also down in the muggier air, some thunderstorms from Florida into southeastern Georgia and then off of the Carolina coast this morning, and also back into parts of Texas. This is the upper air pattern for today. There's that big upper level low around the Great Lakes, and notice the flow still out of the west and northwest over much of the eastern part of the lower 48. Heat ridge is out in the desert southwest now, and you can clearly see that in the high temperature pattern today. Triple-digit heat in parts of Arizona, eastern California, and southern Nevada, and things much more comfortable in the eastern part of the country. 60s and 70s for highs around the Great Lakes region, and a lot of the Piedmont of North Carolina, upper 80s to maybe some lower 90s. But again today, very low levels of humidity, so certainly a tolerable heat out there for today, and that means no rain chance as well with a very dry air mass in place. It'll be a dry day, lots of sunshine, very nice conditions on the way, and another very comfortable night tonight. Most everyone down toward the lower side of the 60s again. Now here's tomorrow, a little bit of a tricky forecast. This is the NAM model, and the NAM is almost completely by itself in indicating a chance for some isolated or scattered thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. I have not included that in the forecast. It looks like the chances of that occurring are very low, but just something to keep in mind is that I can't completely rule out the chance tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, of a few isolated afternoon thunderstorms. But I really think the most likely scenario is most of us stay dry, but we'll take another look at that tomorrow morning and see how things are shaping up. So just keep in the back of your mind, can't rule out a small chance for a storm tomorrow afternoon. All right, let's go on out now to Thursday. It's like a dry day. Highs upper 80s to around 90 on Thursday, and there's still no oppressive levels of humidity. Friday, we're looking at highs upper 80s to lower 90s. Still looks like a dry day Friday, and then we get out to the 4th of July itself here, and we begin to see the mugginess creep back in, and there's a pretty good little disturbance indicated on a lot of the modeling here in the Plain States. Friday, I should say Saturday, late in the day. This is 4th of July, late in the day Saturday. I've kept the forecast dry for Saturday, but especially, say, from Charlotte south through South Carolina, it could be just a few late day or evening thunderstorms Saturday, but most of the 4th of July plans should be okay. But on Sunday, that disturbance moves through. It looks like a good chance for some areas of rain and a few thunderstorms as Sunday unfolds, and while the GFS clears things out here on Monday, the European model holds on to some rain chances. So I've gone ahead and left the chance of a few showers in for Monday as well. And it looks like we could see another push of some cooler, drier air behind that system as we get into early next work week. So certainly, at least for the next week to 10 days, no sign of any really oppressive levels of heat or humidity around here. And I know in terms of, as far as I'm concerned, that's fine with me. I'm not a huge fan of the really nasty levels of heat and humidity. So it looks like we're going to keep that in check here for the next week or 10 days. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful Tuesday, and God bless.